What up, guys? Fruit Punch Savvy here. Back with some more Summer Pockets. We're at the final, right? Season finale? Final arc? It's been a long while. We recently just finished. We recently just finished Umi's. And we find out Shiroha's the mother. She got pregnant like probably 19 or 18. I don't remember. It's like very soon. He graduated high school. He moved here. They were working for a bit. She got her pregnant. That's why she looks the same. It's not because they didn't want to draw her when she's grown. Because it's only been 2 years or a year. But yeah, and then we found out Umi's her daughter from the future. And that means the girl that I want to win is not going to win. And the girl that I like too is never coming back. So 92? I'm missing 92. Who am I missing? Oh, just butterfly. 92%. All right, you guys ready? Let's begin. Final route. True route. Pocket. Oh man, my throat hurt. I've been talking a lot already.
夜がやってきた。
You know who voices that? That's Shiroha.
真っ暗な中を風が通り過ぎていく。草木がさざ波立つ音だけが聞こえる。まるで海の真っ只中にいるみたいだ。唯一の明かりは遥か頭上で輝くお月様だけ。手を伸ばしてみる。届くわけがない。僕は悲しくなってきた。悲しくて悲しくて涙がこぼれるのを止められない。あの人が誰だったのか。僕は思い出そうとしている。だけど思い出せそうで思い出せない。そうだ。僕も早く帰らないと。でもどこに？どうやって？思い出せない。帰る場所がわからない。帰る道もわからない。僕にはもう帰る家がなかった。
Dang. It was dazzling. Beyond the hand I reached out was a wall of blinding brilliance. I think we're in Shiroha perspective right now. My mind felt hazy, and I couldn't collect my thoughts. But there was somewhere I wanted to go. Somewhere I needed to go. So I reached further and further. Until suddenly, my fingertips broke through. A strange feeling came over me, like something was drifting away from me. It was in that moment I found a sense of clarity. I could think again. I found that the brilliance was made up of a countless number of butterflies, and they were enveloping me. Myriad memories came together, bringing me into being. I noticed an earthen smell. A rustling of greenery reached my ears. As I became aware of my body, piece by piece, the brilliance faded away. A single butterfly, fluttered out of the swarm, hovering before me. It seemed it wanted to watch over me. Finally, as my consciousness grew distinct, color returned to the world. But where could this be? The one remaining butterfly drifted slowly towards the sky. Its faint light faded into the distance, and darkness set in. I still couldn't make sense of my own thoughts. I was so sleepy. Who are we? Huh? Where am I? I found myself within a gloomy forest. Shiroha,
僕
what am I doing out in a place like this?
ここはどこだろう
First things first, I tried to get up. My body felt horribly heavy. I had pains and aches all over the place too. It took a while, but I finally managed to get up and walk. I descended the sloping path. Going that way was easier on my legs. It felt like I stumble and fall if I let my guard down. Do I know this place? Do I know me? Something cold struck my cheek. Rain. Raindrops slipped through the spaces in between the thick foliage overhead. In just a moment, it was pouring. Just want to make sure. Okay, sound effects still good. I ran for my life, looking for somewhere, anywhere to take shelter. She does not sound like Shiroha, does she? Maybe, I don't know. Her VA is pretty good.
レイダー
I don't know, dude. Who am I? I spotted a roof beyond the treetops. Who are we? Can I see a reflection? It was a small shed. Thank goodness. I rest in there for now. I practically collapsed inside. And barely a moment later, I fell a deep sleep so quickly. It was like I passed out. Who are you? Who is she? She doesn't... I don't know, man. Maybe she's older, Shiroha. She's only like 2 years older. She looks the same. Please be the same person still. Uh-oh. Legend of Zelda's flashbacks. What is that noise? A bird?
おはよ
Where am I?
う鶏
It seemed I'm falling asleep in somebody's chicken coop. I guess I must have been really exhausted. The chickens were puttering around me.
いてて
One of them pecked at me. I might have been worried about me.
うんうん
It was kind of cute. There was a name tag hung around his neck. Catherine was written on it.
おはようキャサリン
And the front door of the house slid open, and someone stepped outside. It was a giant of a man who looked like he's been carved out of a boulder. I was so surprised I almost fell over. The old man glared down at me, suspiciously. He opened the door of the chicken coop and stuck a thick arm inside. He grabbed Catherine by the neck.
キャサリン
Oh. The old man led me into the house. Yep, it's Shiroha. Because he's only nice to Shiroha. She doesn't really sound like her. That's what surprises me. It seemed he suspected me of being a chicken thief. He brought me into a large living room. I glanced around, unable to keep calm.
自分が誰で
Oh,
どこ
never
か
mind.
ら来たか
That's not Shiroha.
全く覚えていないだと
His glare felt like it was piercing right through me. I told him my entire story with complete honesty. How I couldn't remember anything, how I'd woken up in the woods, how I'd been caught in the rain, all of it.
ええすいません
あ 謝られても困るな。
He believed me surprisingly easily.
それにしたって一体森で何をしていたんだ。
いや、それが
Really, what was I doing out there? What was I in the forest? Hold up, man. Hold on. What does I sound like?
ハイリさん、
Damn,
あなたのノリ
different.
の良さ嫌いではありません。
Is this a new character? And how had I gotten there? I was drawing a complete blank. As such, I couldn't answer any of the old man's questions.
覚えていないわけか。
はい、目覚めたら森にいたんです。
Huh. That's little Shiroha! What? A little girl was peeking at me from behind a pillar. Hey, it's Shiroha! No, that has to be Shiroha. Not that Shiroha. No, that Shiroha. I was thinking... Because the only person with Umi that could basically travel back in time, it has to be Shiroha, the mother. But... maybe he doesn't recognize him because Shiroha is still a little girl. And then he found a girl that looks just like Shiroha, but she's like way older. He's like, what the hell? Why do you look like Shiroha? But he doesn't want to say that. So that's why he's questioning her. A little girl is peeking at me from behind a pillar.
挨拶をしなさい。
こんにちは。
She fled.
これ、シロハ。
シロハちゃんですか。
まあ、わしはナルセ。
That's his last name.
成瀬さん、名字ですか？
あ
お名前は
あ、うん、コバトという。
コバトさん。
まあ、とにかくこの島にはあんたを見られるような病院はないからな。昼を食べたら島の者に言って送っていってやろう。
すいません。
Kobato-san. He certainly looks scary, but I realized he might be a nice person after all. For the moment, he let me take it easy in his house. I sat down and a little girl from before slowly carried in a meal before me. It was steaming.
ありがとう。
She set the table silently.
シロハちゃん？
When I called her name, she jumped in surprise and almost dropped the dish.
なんで名前知ってるの？
だってさっきお父さんが。
I told
お
son.
父さん？
うん。
お父さんはいない。死んだから。
Damn. But she didn't know. And there she goes. Wait, huh?
ほら、何を泣かせていた。
すいません。
I backed down in fear in a number of ways.
あなたは死んでるはずじゃ。
なんだと。
だってシロハちゃんがお父さんは死んでるって。
He scratched his head in exasperation.
わしはあの子の祖父だ。
ええ。
見たらわかるだろうが。
すいません。謝っておいてください。
Dang, dude, she's been saying sorry so much already.
謝るようなことじゃないが、とにかく食ってしまってくれ。それから出かけよう。
はい、いただきます。
I clapped my hands in thanks and dug into the still steaming meal.
美味しいですね、この唐揚げ。
Oh boy, that shit's fresh.
ああ、今朝閉めたばかりのやつだからな。
Catherine.
それは新鮮ですね。キャサリン！
なんだいきなり。
Catherine tastes so good and fresh. He polished off Catherine's remains. She was delicious. I sipped a cup of tea. Dude, how is the anime gonna do this? With the visual novel, you can remain anonymity, whatever. The only thing I can think of is they change her looks, but she's still gonna have that white hair, right? I'm so curious how the anime is gonna adapt this part. Because they can't remain the mystery, because we can see her, unless they're gonna do first person the entire time. Ooh, that would be very interesting. But you think they're animated in first person? No, that's too much effort. I sipped a cup of tea, reminiscing about the time she woke me up in the morning.
それじゃあ行くか。
はい。
I looked around for the little girl from before, but I couldn't see her. I wanted to apologize to her before I left. I noticed a tiny figure peering at me from across the room.
ちょっとすいません。
I walked over to her.
ねえ。待って。
何？
さっきはごめん。
なんで？
なんでって、デリカシーがなかったから。
Delicacy.
デリカシー？
なんていうか、つまり無神経だった。
無神経？
うかつだった。
うかつ？
Oh God. Just say you're sorry and don't worry about
い
it.
や、つまりね。
Holy crap.
国語の授業はもうええかの。
おじいちゃん。
はい。じゃあね。
じゃあね。
Alright. We made our way towards the harbor. We decided I should get a basic examination at the local clinic on the way there. Though, just in case.
まあ、大きな病院で見てもらうのがいいね。身元を調べるにしても、この島じゃ身動きが取れないし。
でも、この島にいたっていうことは、ここに用があったんじゃないでしょうか。
そうは言ってもね。一応、役所が方々当たってみたけど、君を知っている人はいなかったんだ。確かに、どうして森で倒れていたかは気になるけど、とにかく、ちゃんと見てもらうことだね。
In the end, I had to travel to the mainland. Apparently, the ferries only left from the island's harbor twice a day. I'll be heading over on that ferry that ran in the afternoon. I'll get examined at a big hospital, then go to the police to get my identity looked into. But deep within, I was reluctant. Was it really okay for me to leave the island? I mean, I woke up here for a reason, right? Wasn't there something that I had to do here? Not that I could remember, of course.
忘れ物はないか。とはいえ、何も持ち物はないか。
はい。どうもお世話になりました。
まあ、いろいろ思い出したら、また遊びにでも。
God. The Kamomes! The Kamomes! Oh God, Kamome, please.
ありがとうございます。
I said my goodbyes, but the ferry still hadn't arrived. We waited in silence. It was kind of awkward. Make that really awkward.
1ヶ月前、あの子の父親が事故で亡くなった。島を離れて仕入れに行った先だった。あの子が父親に再会したのは通夜の時。棺桶の中で冷たくなった姿だった。それからほどなく白羽の母親は、わしの娘は姿を消した。
Disappeared. Notice you didn't say get killed.
あの子の前から両親がいなくなった。それからまだ一月しか経っていない。難しい子に見えるかもしれないが、起こったことを考えれば頑張っている方だ。立派な子だ。わしの前でもほとんど泣いたりしない。あるいは度が過ぎた悲しみの前には、人は泣くこともできないのかもしれないな。白羽のことを気にしてくれているようだったからな。少し話しておこうと思ったんだよ。
はい。
あんたを待っている人もいるかもしれない。早く思い出すといいな。
そうですね。
There's somebody waiting for me. I didn't really get it. While I was mulling over his words the ferry arrived. People hauled huge travel bags on board and spoke words of parting with their loved ones. Compared to them, I was unburdened. No luggage. And as for partings, no one except for this old man.
ではどうも。
ああ、
長生きしてくださいね。
余計なお世話だ。
I tried to cross the ramp to the ferry. I really did. But I found myself crouching down. Seasickness. A horrible wave of dizziness came over me.
どうしたの？
ごめんなさい。船に乗れません。
なんで？
どうしても怖いんです。
Wow.
怖いって。
わかりません。船に乗ろうとして海を見たら体が動かなくなって。すいません。
He's so nice. In the end, I returned to Kobaro's house.
やれやれ。海が怖くて船に乗れないとはな。
すいません。
部活だった？
それはちょっと違う。
Oh god, that's funny.
違うの？部活は難しい。
That's funny as hell.
何がおかしいの？
ごめん、つい。
そういうの無神経だよね。
That's such a kid thing to
そ
do.
して部活
Repeat words.
それはちょっと違う。
なんで？
いいんですか？置いていただいて。
この通り、この家はわしとあの子二人だけだ。わしも仕事で家を空けることも多い。あんたがいてくれるのはそう悪いことじゃないのだ。
ええ。
まあ、あんたが悪い人間じゃないならの話だがの。
He cracked his fist loudly.
僕、いい子です。
I held my back straight and saluted.
ただし、一つだけ約束してほしいことがある。
何でしょうか？
He furrowed his eyebrows. It must have been hard for him to put into words.
あの子の前で親の話を持ち出すのだけはやめてもらいたい。
それはもちろん。
もちろん死んで間もない両親のことを小さな子に聞いたりしないとは思うが、それだけじゃないのだ。特に母親のことについてはあの子の前では決して話さないようにしてほしい。
ええ。
しかしなんだな。
はい。
お前とばかりも言ってられないな。
Ooh,
それ
name.
は僕も気になっていました。
What's her name gonna be?
少々
I
口
bet
が
it's gonna
悪
be
く感じま
bird
す。
related.
威圧的です。あなたもしくはお前さんとか柔らかくならないかと。
Oh, my son.
誰がそんなことを言っている？
だからあんたとばかりも言ってられないっておじいさんが。
お前の名前だ。思い出せないにしても何かないと困るだろ
あ、名前のことですか？そんなお気になさらず。
う。わしが気になるんだ。何か思い出さないのか。
It gotta be bird, right? If it's true, it would be nice if I could at least remember my name. My name. Well, maybe where I came from. Where I came from. Crossing over the seven seas. I arrived here.
7つの海。
Umi.
頭に浮かんだんです。7つの海というキーワードが。
七つの海。
Nanatsu.
それは名前なのか。
Nanatsu.
さあ、
Natsume
な
Umi.
んとなく浮かんだだけですので。
そもそも海を怖がって船にも乗れないあり
Natsume
さまだ。
means summer.
本当ですね。
If I can't ride boats, how did I make it to this island in the first place?
七つの海、七海か。
Nanami?
ななみ。
とりあえずということに
I
し
like
てお
that
こ
name.
うか。
That's a good name.
はい。
Nanami. Written with the same character as the Seven Seas, I guess. Is that really my name?
七海か。
We both absent-mindedly glanced out the window. The evening sun was just beginning to set into the sea. Night fell. I tried paying a visit to the place where I first collapsed. It was just a little ways up the mountain behind Naruse-san's house. Back then, the sky had been blotted out by thick rain clouds. Tonight, though, the sky was beautifully clear. The Milky Way glimmered above me. That's what she looks like. Who is she? What the hell? Who is she? What? Who? Umi? Older Umi?
ななみ。それが僕の名前。
What is this character? No. Brown hair. Nanami.
おはよう、キャサリン。
Oh, she do look like Hairi. She does look like Heidi. A lot like Heidi. Oh. Alright, new character at the last minute? On True Route when she never been introduced until now? Maybe the voice that we heard talking to Umi wasn't Shiroha. It was Nanami. Just where did I come from? The only thing I remember is a vague expanse of ocean. I crossed it to come here. Well, obviously, this is an island after all. Huh. Something was sparkling up No. Above me. My bad. I froze because you think that's his grandma. When she was younger. But no one recognized her, right? Nah, it can't be his grandma. That would be pretty good. I think I would like that. Cause now it wouldn't be like such an unknown character, but if that was his grandma, somebody in the island would have recognized her. The light softly danced into the sky. For a moment, I thought it was the only slow shooting star. But no.
ジョー。
I wonder where it came from. The mysteriously colored butterfly drifted above me. Isn't that...
ななみ。
え、シロハちゃん。
ごめん。そういう名前だって聞いたから。
うん。
ご飯ができたって。
ありがとう。すぐに行くよ。
I look up to the sky one more time. Before I knew it, the butterfly had vanished. Nanami. Okay, I like that. Nanami. Dang. And it's summer. The beginning of summer. Oh, I just realized something. Because this is little Shiroha, right? So it's like probably 10 years, right? Or something like that. Kato-san. Heidi grandma's alive. I want to meet her. And Heidi mom. Remember everyone in this island always talked about Heidi mom? At least in the Pokemon route. When we did like, what's it called? Shinamon route. And they were talking about how his mom used to be so legendary. And then in the true route, they talk about how his mom could actually cook. Or was that the Umi route? It was one of the routes. Or was that Shiki route? Maybe Shiki route. I hope we get to meet Heidi's mom and his grandma. Even after the night passed, there wasn't even the slightest hint of my memories returning. I tried exploring around the island, but didn't find a single clue. Oddly enough though, no matter where I walked, I never lost my way. I wonder if that means this isn't my first time on this island. Though since nobody seems to know me, it looks like I'm not an islander myself. As far as personal belonging went, I had the clothes I've been wearing since the very beginning, and nothing else. My pockets were empty too. Huh, no, there's actually something in there after all. A single feather. I guess it's from a bird, or maybe it's the wing of some weird bug.
おじいさん、これ
なんだ。
何の羽でしょう。
キ
キャサリンのものかな。
ャサリン。
あ、なんでもないです。鶏さんの羽ですか？
違うな。そもそも鳥の羽でもない。これがポケットに入っていたと？
はい。
お前は一体どこから来たんだ
呼び方。
なんだ。
お前、乱暴になっています。
あなたは随分遠くから来たのかもしれないな。
なんか気持ち悪い。
どうしろと。
お前さんでいいじゃないですか。なんであなたを選ぶんですか？
より丁寧にを心がけたまでの話だ。
For the moment, that's one thing I understand clearly. This old man, Kobato-san, is a fundamentally awkward person. He left the house so early in the morning, it almost felt more natural to call it late at night and return around lunchtime. Then he made short work of the household chores and fell asleep. Shiroha-chan went out to play on her own in the morning, but she came home for lunch and went back outside until the evening. I wonder where she went to play. As for me, I had nothing to do. I didn't know why, but it felt like I experienced that sort of boredom before. Even though it was summer, I whiled away the time in complete idleness. I wonder how I spent my summers before I lost my memories. Did I hang out with anyone? Or did I do my own thing? I like this main character.
いただきます。
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like her more than Heidi a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe she is Heidi. Whatever, man.
いただきます。
Nanami's cool. I like Nanami already. At a glance, tonight's dinner was extravagant. Freshly caught fish and octopus sashimi, just harvested with seaweed, and beautifully colored shrimp. You finished the last arc of Old Bleach, started the new stuff. The last arc? Old Bleach. You made the one in Disney Plus? The new Bleach? Fullbringers. Oh, okay, yeah, Old Bleach. I see you say Adult Swim Bleach. Yeah. You never watch after Aizen? It's a lot of fillers, right? It's like 20 episodes. It's an entire arc of filler. Shit's like oh, you skipped the fillers. Good. That shit is boring. Some of the fillers are kind of nice, happy slice of life stuff, but it gets annoying. The old man had caught all of them himself. You gonna watch the new Bleach in Disney Plus? I heard it's pretty good, but I don't want to have Disney Plus, and I don't feel like bootlegging it. But it looks pretty good. And I saw some memes about that girl eating cum and so whatever. However, we had the same thing every single day. It was fresh and delicious, but Shiroha ate with a blank look on her face. I bet eating sashimi every day is kinda tough on the kid. Night fell, and I went out for a walk again. I thought that being closer to the place where I woken up might bring me closer to recovering my memories too. Of course, nothing of the sort happened. Yanami! I just stood there, doing nothing. unable to do anything, waiting for summer to end. Can I really carry on like this? No, I don't think so. If I don't make a move, nothing will change. First things first.
いただきます。
Those emotionless meal times. They have to go. I'll cook something for Shiroha-chan. Wait, do I even know how to cook? I have my doubts, but for some reason, I have a strong feeling that that's what I should do for her. I wonder if my missing memories are influencing me somehow. I'm not sure. But that's just all the more reason to give it a try and find out. Do 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 do. You know when that song comes on? The one that we just listened to? There's a dude screaming behind your right ear if you wear headphones. If you're on a speaker, it's probably in front of you. That's why sometimes when I first played this game, or not first, when I first played this game with good headphones, I look behind me sometimes. I'm like, what the hell? I heard someone screaming, and then I got used to it. I'm like, this part of the song. It's like some dude screaming in the middle of the song. I don't know why. The next day, I peek into the refrigerator. I tried to look for anything I could throw together to make a proper meal. I scanned the ingredients, and suddenly, a certain dish popped into my head.
Yoshi.
Chowhan. You know, I ate chowhan today. Fried rice. I ate pork fried rice. I ate fried rice pretty much all this week as well. For a different reason, I pretty much cracked my tooth. Not cracked. What's the word? Part of my tooth got cut off. Not cut off. I don't know, man. A little bit of my tooth like fell off, but my tooth is still there. But now it became super sensitive to cold stuff. I can't even drink water without hurting. And then when I chew on it, it hurts and stuff. That's a cavity. Nah, it's not a cavity. Because when they look at it, they didn't find, it's not a cavity. Basically, they said that, they asked me, do I grind my teeth? And I said, I have been grinding my teeth when I started doing heavy lifting and weightlifting. So my tooth got chipped. That's what it is. That's the word, chip. Yeah. I got it. They said that I chipped my tooth because it looks like I've been grinding my teeth a lot. And I think I develop a new habit when I get stressed. I start grinding my teeth. Like I start not grinding, I like bite down. That's what I started doing. I didn't do it on purpose too. I do it unconsciously. Now I'm very cautious of it because it fucked up my tooth. So I got a crown. Basically, it's a temporary one right now. And because it's a temporary crown, they say don't bite right here. Excuse me, for like, 2 weeks or whatever. So, yeah. I've been eating fried rice this entire time. And it's been delicious. Did the same thing happen? And it got bacteria going there? Yeah, get a crown. Can't leave the teeth chipped. Luckily, I didn't have to do a root canal. Because it was still okay, I guess. So, I only had to pay for the crown this time. 20 minutes later. Oh, yours got infected, so you had to do one? Root canal is like extra $300. I saw that. I was like, holy shit. I hope I don't have to do one. They're like, nah, it looks good. I'm like, yes. Save $300. Eating fried rice for the whole week. Well, whole week and next week too. I tossed some finely chopped vegetables and leftover fish meat into the pan, mixing them into a sizzling leftover rice I've been stir frying. I'm not gonna lie too, this visual novel has also influenced me to eat fried rice a little bit more. I think I've been eating fried rice for like a month because of the umi route, the true route. Fried rice is pretty fucking good, dude. Why fried rice though? I wonder at my own decision as I put the dish together. It was only good at it. It was like I made the dish countless times before. Perhaps lured in by the smell, Shiroha-chan poked her head into the kitchen.
何作ってるの？
Shaohan.
チャーハン。
The mother? No, she just said fried rice.
え、
She was surprised.
母ちゃん？母ちゃん作ってるの？
Oh, they made the pun? That's fucking good.
チャーハン。
Ka-chan. Chaohan.
母ちゃん？母ちゃん作ってるの？
Oh. Hey, good job. Good stuff, translation team.
それはすごいことだよ。
違う違う。チャーハン。
Shiroha-chan gazed into the frying pan, deep in thought.
焼き飯のこと？
違うよ。チャーハン。
Oh, she's using a frying pan? That don't count. Gotta use a wok.
でもこれ焼き飯だよ。
チャーハン。
チャーハン。
Shiroha-chan repeated the words, seemingly mystified. For the finishing touch, I poured soy sauce into the side of the pan so it wouldn't touch the rice. Then I topped it with pepper, mixed it all together, and turned the heat off.
完成。はい、どうぞ。
いらないよ。
Wow, why?
そんな、シロハちゃんのために作ったのに。
余計なお世話。
そんな。
Her stomach rumbled. Her face turned bright red.
どうぞ。
You know, Shira do kind of look like Umi when she's little. Still blushing, she gave a little nod. She took a cautious bite.
おいしい。
よかった。お刺身ばかりだと飽きるよね。
うん。
言えばいいのに。
でもせっかく取ってきてくれたものだし。
そんな気遣い水臭いよ。
水臭い？
ああいうのはちょっと厳しく言わないとわからないよ。刺身なんていい加減飽きたんだよって。
それは悪か。
Oh, fuck.
うわ
Damn.
ー、刺身が出た。
誰が刺身だ？何を食べている？
焼き飯。
チャーハン。
Shira suddenly locked eyes with me. Looks like neither of us intend to back down on this. The old man watched the two of us and heaved a heavy sigh.
ナナミが作ったのか？
はい、冷蔵庫をお借りしました。大丈夫でした？
構わんが、わしももらうぞ。
どうぞどうぞ。
Dozo dozo. He settled down at a table and began to eat.
うまいな。しかし、
Stir
こ
fried.
れは。
It's not
どうし
fried
たんです
rice.
か？
いや、
He shoved more fried rice into his mouth, as if he was trying to hide something. Was my fried rice not actually very good? For the first time, he ate in total silence.
そうか。刺身は飽きたか。
He spoke up abruptly.
ごめんなさい。
いや、いいんだ。わしは釣ってさばくことしかできないからな。
この前キャサリンを手にかけていたじゃないですか。
キャサリン。
The
鶏の
chicken.
唐揚げです。
ああ、あれは近所に鶏を譲っているんだ。そのお礼に料理したものを分けてもらっていただけだな。わしは料理なんてできない。うん、そうか。ナナミは料理ができるのか。
みたいです。
Though I got the feeling I couldn't make anything other than fried rice. It's okay, fried rice is godlike. So.
よかったら、白羽のために時々料理を。いや、あんたにそんなことさせるわけにはいかない。
Again, he's definitely hiding something from me.
そうですか？僕は構いませんよ。どうせ暇ですし。
いや、いいんだ。ナナミはあくまで客人だ。
はあ。
He cleaned his dish in a hurry and shut himself up in his room. Shida ate her fried rice slowly, savoring each and every bite. It seemed like she was deep in thought about something.
これ、お父さんの味。
え？
Shida stared at the fried rice, still thinking.
作り方教えてほしい。
これの？
She nodded enthusiastically.
いいけど、僕も感覚で作っただけだからね。ちゃんと教えられるかな。それにおじいさん、僕が料理するのあんまりよく思ってなかったみたいだね。
そう？
If we made fried rice in his house, he knew from the smell. He called me a guest, and I couldn't deny that he was always taking care of me. If possible, I'd rather avoid going against his wishes. It was the least I could do, in terms of courtesy. But even so, I wanted to hear out Shiroha-chan's requests.
じゃあ、私の秘密の場所も教えてあげる。
秘密の場所？
うん。そこでなら
Oh
気
yeah,
にせ
the
ずに
secret
作れ
hideout
る
in
よ。
the forest. Or in the mountains, I guess. Shiroha-chan brought me to a little shop a ways down the hill. A little shop. Oh, the diner! There were counter seats and single menu was posted on the wall. Lots of plates lined the shelves. There was a big gas stove top. Nobody else was inside, but it seemed to be a restaurant, or maybe a diner.
今はやってないの？
The interior was perfectly clean, and by all appearances, it seemed like it should be in operation. However, there didn't seem to be anyone at all staffing the place. It was like the time inside has been stopped right up until we entered.
うん。ここでお父さんが作ってたの。
Oh. Shiroha looked around the diner as she spoke.
お母さんはあんまり料理できなくて、食べるのは大好きだけど、だからいつもお父さんが作って手伝っていたの。けど夏になる前にお父さんは事故で死んじゃった。
Dang.
その後お母さんもどこかに行ったの。
I already heard about her mom and dad from her grandfather. But hearing it again, directly from the little girl herself, it really tugged at my heartstrings. Suddenly, Shiroha-chan looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze. I could see the sky through a window. Oh, there's a window? Ceiling? It was a dazzling mixture of blue and white. A summer sky like I was sure I'd seen many times before.
お母さんはね、どこか遠いところにいるの。
遠いところ？
うん。もしかしたらお父さんを探してるかも。とても仲良かったから。
Shiroha's expression began to quiver as she spoke.
1ヶ月前、あの子の父親が事故で亡くなった。島を離れて仕入れに行った先だった。あの子が父親に再会したのは通夜の時。棺桶の中で冷たくなった姿だった。それからほどなく白羽の母親は、わしの娘は姿を消した。あの子の前から両親がいなくなった。それからまだ一月しか経っていない。難しい子に見えるかもしれないが。
Oh, dude! Something just came to light in my mind. I had a theory.
すごくカジュアルに連れちゃったよ。初体験の僕に。
傷ついた翼
I
が
don't know.
癒しに
Never
来た
mind.
んでしょ。
Never mind. I don't know. I was thinking maybe Nanami's Kyoko. That's why she changed her last name to Misaki? I don't know. Let's see. But then who's Kyoko? Nah, Kyoko, that's his aunt.
起こったことを考えれば
Let's not think
頑
about
張っ
it too
ている
much.
方だ。立派な子だ。わしの前でもほとんど泣いたりしない。
Could it be she was looking at the sky to keep herself from crying? Since if she cried, if she shed a tear, it means she accepted that all those horrible things had really happened. She was putting up what very little resistance she could manage. If that were true, then it'd be just way too tragic. Shiroha-chan went into the back of the store and came out again with her broom and a dustpan. She began silently cleaning. That's why the diner was so well kept, even a month after the people stopped coming here. We cleaned the diner together. We keep this place from changing. Or so I wish as I worked. The next day. August? Dang, dude. Wow, August 10th? It went from July 27th to the 10th. It's like 10 days. Plus. A few days had passed and Shiroha-chan took me to her secret place. We've grown steadily closer since then.
遊びに行ってきます。
行ってきます。
気をつけてな。
The wires. The two of us headed out right after breakfast. Our destination, the diner. I decided to accomplish something this summer. My plan was to cook for Shiroha-chan. I wanted her to smile for me. But I also realized that just cooking for her wouldn't be enough. Shiroha-chan had a place that was precious to her. And it seemed my fried rice might just come in handy to help her protect it. So we got to work. The two of us, together.
Now, 今日から食堂を再開するための準備を始めます。
おー、
お父さんお得意の特製チャーハン？
焼き飯。
Stir
チャ
fry.
ーハンだね。
焼き飯。
よし、じゃあ間を取ろうか。
Split the difference.
間。チャー飯。ヤーハン。
Yaohan.
ヤーハンかな。
ヤーハンだね。
Back when Shiroha-chan first ate it, she told me it tasted like her dad's. She asked me to teach her how to make it, but I didn't even know the recipe myself. It was just some fried rice, that is, stir rice I'd thrown together in the heat of the moment. So before anything else, we had to look at her dad's recipe.
僕が作ったのに似てるの？
味付けはそっくりだった。でもね、ナナミのも美味しいけど、お父さんが作ったヤーハンは
Yeah.
もっと美味しかったよ。
へえ、シロハちゃんはそれを再現したいんだね。
再現？
同じのが作りたいんだね。作り方わかる？
レシピがあるはずだよ。お母さんが書いてくれたの。
レシピ？
So nice to have
どこ？
a main character
どこ
voice.
かな？お店のどこかにあるはずだけど、秘伝のレシピだからって大事にしまってあるはずなの。
そうなんだ。じゃあ探してみようか。
探してみよう。
We looked all around inside the diner. The shelves were full of unopened condiments, particularly large dishes and other stuff like that. The receipt paper, delivery slips, and assorted paperwork had been left right in place as well. It really drove, in fact, that the diner had been opened up until just a little while ago.
あ、何か見つけた？
これ、
写真だね。
The photo was a kind-looking man and a woman with short hair. Damn, that's her parents. I didn't have to ask to figure out who they were.
これも一緒に入ってた。
She took out a slip of paper.
レシピかな？
多分大事なものだから写真と一緒に入れてるって言ってた。
なんと そういう情報は前もってほしいね。
ごめん。
Shiroha-chan handed me the recipe, and I looked it over.
何何？
The recipe said,
私たちこれからもずっと一緒だよ。神戸の夜景を見ながらエターナルなラブを誓う。
dang,
これは
there's a
違
love
った。
letter.
こっちこっち。
ああ、そっちか。ふむふむ。胡椒に人参、レタス、皮の主、イノキング。なんかいくつか謎の材料が混じってるけど、これはどうやって仕入れてたのかな。
いっぱい島の食べ物を使っていたの。この島でしか食べられないものを作りたいって。だからこの島にしかない材料にこだわってたの。
それはどこかで売ってるのかな。
全部お母さんが調達してたんだよ。
それはすごい。
Yeah,
お
that's
母
pretty
さ
cool.
んが集めてお父さんが作るの。
Shiroha-chan was smiling happily. Somehow, though, it felt like her smile was a lot more natural than usual. I wonder if it was thanks to the diner. If it was, then it was working its magic on me too.
よし、じゃあ今から探しに行こうか。
We reviewed the recipe as we roamed about the island. Shiroha-chan looked sort of pleased as she walked along beside me.
何何？
Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I just gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Alright. Alright, back. There we go. Just the headphones, glasses, mic. Alright, we're good. Cool. I went through 2 bottles of waters already.
皮の主。そんなこと言われても。皮の主ってどんなのかな。
Oh, let me do auto.
あれだよ、あれ。
Shiroha-chan gingerly brought her hands up together, each side of her face. And then she stuck out 2 fingers of each hand, making a double peace sign. What's that? What? It's a mouse?
どうしたの？
なんでもない。似てなかったね。
She's
似
embarrassed.
てなかったって何に？
なんでもないの。
Dang.
ハサミがあって。
Oh,
もしかして
Kami.
カニ？
Yeah. Shiroha shook her head vigorously. No, not
カニよりエビみたいなの。
shrimp.
それはエビなんじゃ。
エビさんに似てるけど、あんなに高くないの。
Not as much. Does she mean not as big? But if it's what she meant, she just say it. Not as much as a shrimp, little sheep. It finally hit me.
ザリガニか。
Oh,
さっき
crayfish.
から川の主の話をしているようだが。
The lanky old man with a long white beard was standing nearby.
あなたは
清流。
清流？
そんな称号で呼ばれている。
称号で名乗られても。
川の主を探しているのか？
そうです。知ってるんですか？
ああ、俺も奴を追い続けてかれこれ30年だ。
Oh boy.
30年？
ほっほっほ。お前らもせいぜい頑張るんだな。
30年だって。いや待てよ。材料を集めるとき、お母さんいつもどうしてたの？
なんとなく釣ってたよ。
なんとなくで30年を凌駕した。お母さんすごいね。とにかくやってみようか。
This anime is so stupid. I love it. What the hell? We went over to the river, grabbed some random stuff of bait, and dangled a line into the water. That's one thing I really love about Key Studio visual novels. Even though it's different writers, they all got like a really good slice of life.
あ、それ川の主。
Slice of life
本当だ。
dialogue to it.
川の主だ。
へえ、これが川の主。これなの？すごくカジュアルに釣れちゃったよ。初体験の僕に。
Wow.
まさかそんな。これはすごいことだぞ。
What the
清
fuck?
流さん？最初すごい軽やかに反応してましたよ。なんでわざとらしく驚いてるんですか？
いや、すごいことだ。どこでそんな技を得得した？
ザリガニ釣りなんて初めてですって。
お前、何かザリガニが好む匂いを発してるんじゃないか？
そんなの嫌だ。
すごいね、ナナミ。
なんで少し距離取ってるの、シロハちゃん？
とてもないよ。
なんで鼻を押さえてるの？
Dang.
なんでもないよ。
さっきまで大丈夫だったんだから、いきなり匂ったりしないよ。
That VA sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Next, we climbed up into the mountains. There, we searched for
君は見たことがあるか？日没の頃だけに現れる幻の山菜を。
シロハちゃん、どうしたの？唐突なその語り口は。
違うよ。書いてあるまま読んだの。
ああ、そうか。
I guess she was reading a note from the recipe.
幻の山菜か。それは山に時々現れる子供のことかな？
どういう意味？
幻の山菜なんて。
What?
いいんだ。僕が悪かった。
They
で
she
も
tried to make a joke.
日没まで待たないといけないのかな？
Just what sort of plant only appears at sunset? And since her grandfather is going to make dinner, we can't be out that late regardless.
シロハちゃんじゃないか。
A skinny old man was climbing down the mountain.
どうも。
知り合い？
知らない。
そんな何度か顔を合わせたことがあるだろう。おったのじいちゃんだぞ。
知らない。
とほほこんなところで何をしているんだい？
幻の山菜を取りに来ました。
何？幻の山菜を取りに来たとな。それは山で見かける子供のことかな。幻の山菜。
I don't get the pun.
うふん。しょうがない。案内しよう。こっちだ。
あれ？
We emerged back at the same spot where I caught the crayfish. Are there really edible plants around
ほ
here?
れ、ここ。
無人販売所？
無料だからすぐになくなるけどな。だから幻と言われている。
Oh.
今日はまだあるぞ。運がいい。
なるほど。これをシロハちゃんのお母さんは持って行ってたんだね。節約していただけだよね。
そうだよね。 これいただいてもいいんですか？
おう、持っていけ。
ありがとうございます。
Ota.
スザク。
Suzaku.
島ではそう呼ばれている。
What? We dropped off the crayfish and the phantom plants at the diner.
お水を
next
汲みに
is
行こ
お水？
う。お米を炊くのに使うの。
こだわりだね。
Shiroha-chan was still reading it.
山の頂に湧き出る渡り鳥が愛した天然水。
ちょっとポエムだね。
お母さん、こういうの書くの好きだったから。
Shiroha-chan looked happy. We headed towards the mountains to collect the spring water.
でも山頂って言われても。
The mountain on the island wasn't particularly tall. Though that said, going all the way to the top wasn't just a casual climb. And is there even a path up
あ
there?
そこまで登れるのかな。
無理。こっちこっち。
Shiroha-chan once again brought me back to the same place. There was a couple of side roads that would stretch out into the mountains.
やっぱり登るの？
ううん。この辺にあったはずなの。
山頂の水が？
そうだよ。
山頂というより麓だよね。
山の上から湧き出た水をここまで通してるんだよ。
お手軽だね。
でも、聞き水ができないと使っちゃダメなの。
聞き水？
時期によって湧いてる場所が違って水の種類も違うから飲める時と飲めない時があるんだって。
そっか。
We searched for a stream flowing down the mountaintop. And we found it pretty easily. Clear water was trickling down out of a thick PVC pipe. It's flowing into the river where I caught the crayfish.
僕が飲んでみるよ。
I cut my hands and collected some of the water in them. It was super cold.
これは美味しい。けど水質はわからない。
うん。お母さんは飲んだら分かったんだけど。
どうせ僕らで食べるんだし、いいんじゃないかな。
ダメだよ。ちゃんと作るんだから。ちゃんとした材料で再現するの。
そうだね。ごめんごめん。でもどうしたものかな。
どうした？
The old man who was passing by called out to us.
湧き水を使いたいんです。
水か。日によっては水質基準をクリアしてない時もあるからな。まあだからといって何かあるわけじゃないが、もしものことも考えて観光客には見つからないようにしてあるんだ。
今は飲めますか？
ちょっと待って。
He scooped up some water and drank it.
かーいけるな。
どうもありがとうございます。
What the hell?
玄武。
Gambu.
俺の称号だ。
Another title? But wait. He said it himself. But something about it felt really dubious. The two of us brought as much spring water back to the diner as we could carry. When I think about it, we got everything so far from that one spot. What about the last one?
これであとはイノキングだけだね。
Inoki.
他の材料は冷蔵庫に入れておいて、明日探しに行こうか。
そうだね。もう帰らないと。
Her grandfather always fell asleep at 5. We had to go home and have an early dinner before then. Plus, she rubbed her eyes. Shiroha-chan looked like she was nearing her limit too.
ほら、背中に乗りなよ。
I headed home with Shiroha-chan on my back. I could hear her breathing softly as she slept. I wonder if I ever heard someone sleeping at this close range before. Somehow, carrying her like that made me feel a bit happy. Though my memories still hadn't come back at all. All I had was the feeling of summer passing by.
ただいま戻りました。
ああ、おかえり。シロハ、どうした？
His eyes wide as he noticed Shiroha-chan riding on my back.
疲れて帰り道で寝てしまいました。
まったく、世話をかけるな。
あれ、それは。
My eyes were drawn to the dish at the dining table. Rice, covered in ketchup, with a raw egg on top.
オムライスというやつだ。
Ah, nah, not that. No. If I had to call it something, it was more of a unique take of raw egg over rice. Hey, what's that thing?
美味しそうです。
It's raw eggs over rice. They call it something. Oh, yak? No. Don't say that word. I remember I learned it from Senran Kagura. Cause it's that white haired girl. Senran Kagura SFS Festival. The story's pretty good. Yes, a lot of fan service. The white haired girl, particularly, she had a really good story about how her mom used to make, because they were so freaking poor, they do white rice and raw egg. And she will love it. I remember, I think I wanted to do it, but I'm like, nah, this is American eggs. I'm not doing that. I do raw eggs into my ramen, instant ramen. That shit's pretty good. Like, I can't do it on the white rice. Nah, man. Not American eggs. That was all I could bring myself to say about it.
シロハが起きたら一緒に食べるといい。
She took Shiroha-chan off my back and carried her to her room. Came back a moment later, all smiles.
よっぽど楽しく遊んだんだな。嬉しそうに寝言を言っていたぞ。
それならよかったです。
ナナミ。
はい。
最近シロハとよく遊んでくれているようだな。
はい。
なんというか助かる。
いえ、お世話になっているんですからこれくらい。
こっちの方でいろいろと調べてもらっているが、まだ何も手がかりがない。
手がかり？何のことですか？
He stared at me in exasperation.
僕のことですか。気にしないでください。
気にしろ。しかし、いつもどこで遊んでるんだ？
森とか山とか島とかです。
Shiroha-chan called it her secret place, so I figured I should stay quiet about the diner.
港の近くの坂道の手前に食堂があってな。
はい。
シロハがそこに行きたがっても断ってくれ。
Uh-oh. Could it be he found us out?
どうしてですか？あそこは閉店してるんですよね。
I shouldn't ask if I didn't know anything.
あの店を知っている。
Oh, yes.
はい。通りかかった時閉まっていたので。
Judged by his reaction, it looked like he hadn't caught us after all. I was relieved.
でもどうしてシロハちゃんがそこに行っちゃダメなんですか？
それはあそこに行くとシロハが悲しい思いをするからな。
It felt like he was hiding something. I couldn't quite tell why I felt that way, though. The reason he gave wasn't a bad one, but it was broad and vague. Shiroha-chan was going there with her parents in mind. I couldn't think of that as a bad thing. In particular, it was for her missing mother. She always kept it clean so that her mom would have somewhere to come home to. Shiroha-chan mom, huh?
シロハちゃんのお母さんですが、
なんだ、
お友達とかいなかったんですか？
たくさんいたぞ。あいつに言わせれば、そこらの犬や猫も親友だったらしいからな。
His words were laced with nostalgia, and expression softened.
特に仲のいい友達は誰だったんですか？
なんだいきなり。何を調べようとしている？
いえ、すいません。
まったく、加藤さんのところのことは年も一緒で昔から仲が良かったな。
加藤さんですか？
言っておくが、誰もあの子がいなくなった理由は知らないぞ。
はい。
Oh,
親
Kyoko-san.
であるわしも
Right.
昔からの
That's what he's
友達
talking
も
about.
知らないんだ。今さら何を調べたって無駄だぞ。それよりナナミは自分のことを少しは思い出せ。
あはは、本当ですね。
He returned to his room. Oh, what if what if it's not Kyoko-san? What if that's Hairi mom? Dude, that'd be so dope. Maybe Hairi mom. Shiroha-chan will probably be asleep for a while longer too. I quietly snuck out the front door. The sun had already set, and it was dark outside. The roads on the island were pitch black at night. If I wandered somewhere I hadn't been before, I'd probably get lost. But still, I struck out for Kato-san's house. Oh! Excuse me. I wanted to learn anything I could about Shiroha-chan's mother went away, even just a little. Excuse me.
ここかな。
Oh, Kyoko-san or his mom? Heidi mom. I checked the nameplate and inspected the building. Or maybe his grandma. Surprisingly, I managed to go straight there without getting lost. I was sure it was my first time there too. How strange.
ごめんください。
The moment after I rang the bell, the front door opened. Who was it?
おばあちゃんは海外に旅行に行っているんです
Oh! Yeah, it's Kyoko-san! Damn, dude, she's pretty. She's really pretty. Damn, dude, she's still pretty. 10 years later, too. Yeah, she looked really good with long hair, though. Damn, there. Long hair, best hair. Alright, maybe Nanami's not Kyoko-san. Hey. My mother is traveling overseas.
おばあちゃんは海外に旅行に行っているんです。
She's still called Oba-chan. A young woman stepped outside.
どうも。
誰？
ななみです。
はい、
加藤京子さんはいますか？
Kyoko.
私だけど。
Oh, it's her. Oh! What did she change her name to? Misaki. I wonder why. I wonder who's the lucky guy. Maybe. Wait a minute. Oh, that means Kyoko-san's the one that's friends with Shiroha mom. Okay. Kyoko-san led me into her living room and brought out a cup of barley tea. I looked around at the paper panels and sliding screens that made up the walls. I wonder why this place feels so nostalgic to me.
聞いてるよ。成瀬さんのところに住んでいるんだよね。鶏小屋で倒れてたとか。思ったより元気そうね。
記憶がないだけですから、至って健康です。
そうなんだ。
Kyoko-san smiled as if she found the fact amusing.
それで何も思い出さないの？
はい。加藤さんに聞きたいことがあって来たんです。
君のことは知らないよ。
いえ、僕のことじゃなくて、白羽ちゃんのお母さんのことです。
瞳のこと？
He told me.
はい。お父さんが亡くなってすぐに失踪したって。
Wait a minute.
そうね。
She never mentioned. She said that her mom's out, right? Oh, grandma's out. Whatever, right? She never mentioned anything about her sister, though. And Nanami do look very similar to Heidi. You think Nanami's Heidi's mom? That could be another possibility. That'd be kind of weird. Because like she's time travel, but she's Heidi's mom. That means Heidi's like a time travel kid? I don't know.
何か変わったことってなかったですか？友人の京子さんから見て。
Yeah, big things too
私も不思議
complicated.
なの。こんな時に白羽ちゃんを置いてどこかに行くなんてよっぽどのことだと思うんだけど。
友人の京子さんには何も相談がなかったんですか？
そういえば瞳がいなくな
I
る
like the
数
look
日
she
前
gave
か
me.
な。
Oh, I guess.
話を聞きに来たよ。
話っていうのは
島の伝承。
伝承ですか？
私そういうのが好きで調べてるの。
Dang, she got a cute ribbon on her hair. I like
歴
it a
史があ
lot.
るからね。いろいろ残ってるんだよ。その中に白羽の伝承があって、
白羽の伝承？
簡単に言うと女の人が小さな蝶になって愛する人に会いに行くお話なんだけどね。その人は愛する人に会うため蝶になることによって他の全てを失うの。まあ概要はそれだけだよ。詳しく話すと結構長いお話なんだ。一応島の神社に正式に伝わってる由緒あるお話だからね。
白羽。今の話がどうして白羽なんですか？
その辺は諸説あるんだけど、女の人は力を得るために進んで瞳悟空になって海に飛び込むの。
ええ。
In other words, she gave up her own life.
海の神様へのお供えみたいなものだね。
ものだねってそんな残酷ですよ。
そうだね。でも昔は災害でたくさんの人が亡くなっていたから、今の私たちからは想像しづらい価値観があったんだろうね。
まあ、
海に飛び込んだ時しぶきが上がるでしょ。
しぶき？
それが羽みたいに女性を取り巻いて、女性は蝶になって飛んでいったんだって。だから白羽の伝承。
なるほど。イ
Shiroha.
メージできるようなできないような。
そうだね。
今の話をしたんですね、ひとみさんに。
時々興味本位で聞きたがっていたから特におかしいとは思
Oh,
わなかったけ
you
ど、
don't think, right?
今思えばあのタイミングで話をしに来たのは引っかかるわ
She
ね。
feels a little
ひと
guilty.
みさんはどんな人だったんですか？
瞳パワフルだったよ。
Powerful.
私はどちらかというと引っ込み思案だし、彼女に付き合わされて振り回されることが多かったけど、
Kyoko
楽し
seems
かったな。
very talkative, though.
彼
She
女
doesn't
が
seem
いる
shy.
とどんな小さなことだってすっごく楽しいことに思えた。彼女口癖みたいに言ってたわ。過去を懐かしむ暇もないくらい楽しむんだって。
過去を懐かしむ暇もないくらい楽しむ。
どうしたの？
何か理由があったりするんでしょうか？
理由って？
わからないですが、それが白羽ちゃんのお母さんがいなくなった理由と関係するのかなって。
I walked back towards the Naruse household. In the end, I still didn't really know anything about Shiroha-chan's mother. Well, you know her name, he told me. But that story had caught my attention. The legend of the white feather. To throw yourself into the sea and gain the power to grant your own wish. And then become a butterfly and fly away. The ocean, huh? Is that Shiroha? What was that? A memory? Mine? I came to a stop, only to find a butterfly fluttering nearby. as if it had something to tell me. A mysterious, glowing butterfly. Is there something you can teach me? It didn't answer. Before I knew it, the butterfly had vanished. Oh, dude! You think Nanami's older Umi? You know, I do remember this. I do remember hearing this. When kids get older, sometimes their hair color and eye color would change. Dude, Umi's eye color is the same. I think Nanami's older Umi. Yeah, right. I do. Yeah, it would make sense. I think Nanami is Umi. Dang, she's a better protagonist than Hairi. Alright. I'll take that. That makes the most sense. Nanami is just older Umi. And when she got older, her hair color changed. That's it. The next day, we set out for the diner in the early morning. There was only one ingredient remaining for Shiroha-chan's dad's stir rice recipe. It was an inoking though.
渡り鳥が愛した武田家式獣の死肉って書いてある。
渡り鳥怖っ。何を愛してるの？確かについばんでそうだけど。
At the very least, I knew that the final ingredient was some sort of meat.
それで結局何のお肉なの？武田家式獣？
イノキングだって。
Inoking. Yeah, thanks. I read the recipe. Is there some sort of special animal on this island called Inoking? Let me see if I can pull this up. Hopefully with no spoilers too. I'm too curious. She sounds so familiar to me. Oh, they don't show Nanami because she's a spoiler. Don't look. Oh! No wonder she sounds so familiar. Don't look. I didn't see the spoiler. Cool. Oh, she's voiced by Hanazawa Kana. I was like, man, it bothers me so much. She sounds so familiar, and I like her voice. It makes sense. Who the hell was Mary from P4? Oh, her? Really? That's cool. Oh, she's her? I didn't even know that. Kuroneko. She's Chiaki. I didn't know that either. Bohua Tomodachi? Kobato? Really? She's the little sister? I didn't know that. Damn, I didn't know a lot of things. Damn. Mayuri. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know if I remember that. I didn't know that either. But I know she's in a lot of animes for sure too. No wonder she sounds so familiar. Who did she play in Heaven's Burnsburg? Kanyede. Oh, that's isn't that Angel Beats? It's Angel Beats. She played her too. Damn, dude. Oh, she's Kagari. Kagari barely talk. Mikan, she's Imoto-san. Really? Data Live. Rene. I don't know who she is. Doo-doo-doo. What else? They don't show you in summer pockets because they don't want to spoil you. Oh, Nanami. Dude, no wonder her VA sounds so familiar. It makes sense now. Okay. Okay. It's. I think we read that already. Let's say auto. That makes
僕の
sense.
記憶の中で何かが元気があれば何でもできるって叫
Damn,
ん
dude.
でるよ。
Let me put a pause. Dude, this anime. This anime. Yeah, it's an anime now. Yeah, they got a pretty good cast. For a visual novel, this is a really good fucking cast. I think it's a really good cast. It's a cast that I like at least. I like the VAs. Pretty good. Oh man, I broke the seal. Come on, I just want to drink water. Or whatever. They got a good casting. I wished, nothing against Heidi VA. Because traditionally, Key Studio have really good main characters, male VAs, right? The main characters, male VAs are always really freaking cool, right? We're dating back in canon, right? We got, I think his name's Sugita, which is like Gentoki VA. And then, what's the next one? Air. His VA is cool. I forgot who he plays, but I remember liking his VA a lot. I remember liking it too for other animes. Is it Kyosuke VA from Little Busters? The same with Air, the male characters, the main character. I think so. I don't remember. And then Clonade, his VA is really cool. He always plays the OP characters. Right now, from what I remember, the last anime I watched, R0, Reinhardt, he's cool. Onisama, Oremo, and obviously every OP character he plays now, like JJK, Gojo. Damn, they really got a good one with Clonade. Hey, was that Clonade VA? I think so. I think Okazaki was his VA. I don't remember anymore. And Rewrite, I remember Rewrite VA was pretty cool too. And then Little Buster was that chick, but she was pretty cool too. She's popular. And then now this one, Summer Pocket, his VA. He's cool, but I don't know him to be honest. But they got really good emo cast. That
好
was
きな
cute.
のイノキング。
うん。
だ
だ
いやでもこんな島にイノキングはいないよね。
イノキングはイノシシの王様のことだよ。
なんだイノシシ、イノキング、イノシシの王様か。いやいや、それもおかしい。そんなの捕まえてたの？お父さんすごいね。
ううん。材料取ってきてたのお父さんじゃないよ。
あ、おじいさんだね。
If it was him, well, yeah, I could kind of see it.
違うよ、お母さん。
Your mom took down the Ino King. I guess she did say her mom gathered all the ingredients before, but a wild boar?
お母さんって
Seriously?
どんな人だったの？
パワフル。
Powerful. Oh, that's what Kyoko-san said too. Yeah.
あのおじいさんの娘さんだしね。
It was believable.
でもイノシシの王様ってどんなのかな？
And we went off towards the mountains again. We were going boar hunting, in theory, but we were empty-handed. Excuse me. Well, it's not like you run into one that easily, regardless.
王様出た。何あのこれ見よがしな王冠は。なんでイノシシがそんなものを？シロハちゃんは下がってて。ここは僕に任せて。さあかかってこ
The Ino Cling sent me flying right out just like that. Damn, dude, I can't believe they got her VA for Nanami.
ナナミ、
That's so good.
私が取ってこようか。
え？
イノキング。
いやいや、危ないよ。
大丈夫だよ。お母さんの代わりに私が取りに行くこともあったから。
なんだって？
Could it be that Shiroha-chan incredibly powerful in her own right too?
シロハちゃん、腕相撲しよ
なんで
う。君を試そう。
なんでいきなり。
さあ、手を出して。
やだ、なんか怖い。
さあ。
はい。
えい、勝った。
なんでいじめるの？
Good, Nanami.
違う。シロハちゃんを試したんだ。イノキングと戦える力があるか。
何言ってるの？
Dang, I wish they give Heidi a cool VA.
どこに？
I think I would like him more. I followed along after Shiroha-chan and ended right back in that one place again. I started to like Nanami a lot more, now knowing her VA. She walked over to a house just a little ways off the path.
ごめんください。
An old man emerged from inside. He looked surprised to see Shiroha-chan.
シロハちゃん、久しぶりだね。
お手伝いしに来ました。
ああ、そうか。じゃあ、小屋のお掃除をお願いできるか？
はい。ナナミも手伝って。
うん。
We went over to the leather shed nearby.
臭いで。
It was a slightly different stench than that of the chicken coop at Shiroha-chan's house. Just wasn't living in the shed.
イノシシだよ。
え？
今は外に出してるみたい。掃除しちゃおう。
Oh, he's the Ino King. An hour later, we finished cleaning and returned to the house.
はい、どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
And just like that, we obtained war meat.
どういうこと？これがイノキング？
違うよ。沢田さんがイノキング。
ふむ、沢田さんっていうのはさっきの人かな。
俺はイノシシを飼育していてな。岡山で開かれるイノシシの品評会で金賞を取ったこともある。それでイノシシのキングと言われている。
それでイノキング。
ちなみに白虎の称号を得ている。
Yako. Another title. Oh, the Heavenly
これ
Four!
で全部かな。
Right. I laid out all the ingredients we gathered on the counter.
僕
Those are the Heavenly
あま
Four
り
that we
役に
just
立た
made.
なかったね。
私も最初お母さんと材料取りに行った時はついていくだけだったよ。
一緒に材料集めてたんだ。
うん。
Ah, I see. I finally put the pieces together. Something had always seemed odd about the note that Shiroha-chan's mom left. I thought it was a bit over the top at first, but now I'm pretty sure she was trying to make things fun with Shiroha-chan. She might have written out the ingredients all weird and funny to make gathering them together into a sort of game. But still, the board thing, I'm not so sure about that part. Shiroha-chan mother, huh? Judging by the recipe, she must have been a pretty upbeat person. She's been scheming to make Shiroha-chan's summer fun, even while she was busy with work. So then, why? Why would she disappear right when Shiroha-chan's dad passed away? When she's already the most sad she ever been? Just where did she go? Mom and Dad, huh? I have them too. I wonder if they're worried about me, since I haven't made it home. My neck's starting to hurt. I began putting together the stir rice using the ingredients we gathered. According to Shiroha-chan, the seasoning that I used were apparently quite close to his. Given that, I figured if I made it using the same ingredients as before, but swapping with the proper ingredients, it ended up pretty close to her dad's cooking. I fired up the stove top burner. And just like before, my body practically moved all on its own. It was like making stir-fried rice, was deeply ingrained in my muscle memory. I guess the me before had lost my memories. Made stir rice, or rather, made fried rice an awful lot.
完成美味しそうだね。じゃあ食べてみて。
いいの？
僕じゃちゃんとできてるかわからないから。どう？
これ美味しい。それに似てる。お父さんのヤーハンに。
じゃあ
ごめん。でも違うの。すごく近いんだけど。
何か足りない？
I guess even using the same ingredient doesn't guarantee the same flavor.
もう一度作ってみようか。
味付けじゃなくて材料が足りてないんだと思う。
A missing ingredient? I was sure we got everything listed in the recipe.
具体的には何が違うかわかる？
もっと甘かったよ。
甘いの？
I was sure I followed the recipe too. Could it be I made some kind of mistake with the fine measurements after all? But Shiroha-chan was sure an ingredient was missing.
このレシピの最後、マークが書いてあるね。
発電所のマーク？
発電所？
授業で習った。
いや違うよ。なんでお母さん料理のレシピに発電所書くの？
Considering all the other ways Shiroha-chan's mother had described ingredients so far.
これは太陽だよ。もしかしてこれが最後の材料なんじゃないのかな？
太陽が材料？どういうこと？
ただの遊びで書いたマークと思ってたけど不自然なんだ。遊びで太陽のマークを書くならレシピの上に書くはずなんだ。一番下に書くのはおかしいよ。
なるほど。
初歩的な推理だよ。
じゃあこの太陽は？
これこそが最後の材料なんだよ。
でもどういうこと？どうやって太陽入れるの？
それはわからない。とにかく太陽の正体は甘いものらしい。
Eggs?
砂糖を足してみる？
No.
砂糖と太陽全く結びつかないけど。
MSG? I tried sprinkling some sugar on the stir rice as we fried it. It'd be sweeter for sure. It looked just the same as the last batch. I gave it a try.
あんまり合わないね。
This couldn't be right.
シロハちゃんは作ってるとこ見てたんだよね。覚えてない？
黒くて細かいのを入れていたような気がする。
黒くて細かくて
Pepper?
甘い？ごまみたいなもの？
Sesame seed.
でもごまは入ってなかったよ。味しなかった。
Something
白
sweet.
くて細かい。ごまじゃない。そして甘い。チョコレート入れてみようか。
Chocolate? No way.
私もチョコレートだと思った。
Really? No, no way! And so we tried mixing some chocolate into the next batch. And fried rice? The dinner was filled with sweet aroma, though also a kind of burnt one. I gave the dark brown stir rice a
案
try.
外合うね。
美味しい
Okay.
けど。
違う？
Well, Chocolate and the sun has nothing to do with each other. So, yeah.
太陽か。
I held my spoon out at the window towards the sun and tried to scoop it up right up. It didn't work, obviously.
そうか。考えすぎていたんだ。
ん
太陽そのものだよ。
太陽
What?
そのもの。
うん。チャーハンをここに出しておくんだ。
What? Oh god! Oh, she placed the fried rice out in the sunlight.
それでたっぷり日光浴させるんだ。
Oh, that does not sound
光
good.
浴そうしたら甘くなるの？なんで？
なんでかな？太陽の光によってそれぞれの具材が熟成されて
No way.
腐るの？
Yeah.
腐るね。その前に一旦甘くなる。
Oh god.
そうなの？
ほら、野菜なんかも太陽の恵みを受けてこんなに甘くなりましたって言ってるじゃない？誰かが。
言ってた。誰かが。
そういうことだよ。
そういうことか。
とりあえず待ってみよう。
Oh god.
おー。
I hope they don't get stomach aches. 1 hour. Ugh. 1 hour later? Sitting out in the sunlight, the fried rice.
ちょっと乾いてるね。
そうだね。
We both give it a taste.
違うね。
違うね。途中から違うような気はしてたんだ。
私も。
ここで考えていてもしょうがないか。
Oh, I love this song.
では太陽を探しに出発。
おー。
That said, forget searching for it. It was in plain sight above us, as always. Whether it's out or not, it's not something you can really search for. So, the place closest to the sun, maybe. Meaning we had to climb to the top of the tallest of mountains? I don't think Shiroha would be able to make it all the way up there on her little legs of hers, though. Ah,
お
that's
母
it.
さんに連れて行ってもらった場所で覚えてるところない？
ね、ちょっと待って。
どうしたの？
一つあるけど、でも太陽なんてなかっ
The
たよ。
shrine?
どんなところ？
お花が咲いているだけ。
お花？
大きなお花。
そこ行ってみよう。場所わからない？
Shiroha-chan's hesitating. I guess she's reluctant to go there. But just a moment later, Shiroha-chan gave a little nod and looked up to me.
いいよ。行こう。
Oh, sunflowers. Is this a sunflower field?
そっか。
That's the sun. Small and black. And just a little bit sweet.
わかったよ。ひまわりの種だ。
種？
きっとそれを潰して混ぜていたんだ。
Oh, sunflower
ひまわりの
seeds.
種って甘いね。
Oh.
食べてみなよ。
I didn't think about that. That's kind of cool. I pluck a single seed and pass it to Shiroha-chan.
腰だけ甘いね。
綺麗だね。
Damn, she's crying. Her shoulders were shaking a little.
初めて来た。お母さんがいなくなってから初めて来たの。私戻りたい。
Damn.
1年前に戻りたいよ。だっていたんだよ。ここでお母さんと肩車してくれて、それで
Dang, Nanami looks sad
店
too
に
now.
戻ったらお父さんが料理していて、3人で食べてあったかかった。でもいない。今年はいないの。
Her grandfather told me not to take Shiroha-chan to the diner. At that moment, I kind of understood his feelings. Shiroha-chan was hesitant about coming out to the sunflower field. I understood that feeling too, since it made her remember fun times in the past, and that those fun times would never come again. None of the things Shiroha-chan was wishing for were here. Not her dad nor her mom. They'd never spend another summer as a family. This place was a reminder to her that she was alone. I wonder why. I feel like I'm about to cry too. I feel like I've done this with someone before. Gone out to look up at a bunch of huge flowers. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. It was so nostalgic. Something I missed so much. I couldn't bear it. And at the same time, I regretted making Shiroha feel that way as well. That's why, at least while I was still alongside her, I wanted to help Shiroha-chan smile. Then fade into the white light. Are they gonna make the fried rice now that I have all the ingredients? The next morning, we went back to the diner and took another stab at the recipe. We took our freshly harvested sunflower seed, now ground into the powder, and added them in with the rest of the ingredients. All that left was to cook it up, like always. Hey, my nose is itchy for some reason.
最後に胡椒をかけて
I mixed it all together one more time. That's smart, yeah! Yeah, she knows, so I learned this too. With some dishes, maybe, right? But it's always best to put things like the pepper and stuff last. Because if you cook it early with the peppers, it kind of loses its flavor. Especially like black pepper. This time, I was certain we nailed Shiroha-chan dad's stir rice.
よし味見してみて
It's because when you do black pepper, when it's done, it helps preserve the flavor
どうかな
and enhances it.
おいし
同じ味かない
もう少し胡椒が濃かったか。
よし今度はどう
ごめん、今度は濃すぎかな。
Damn.
今度こそどうだ
Damn,
どう
did
した
you
の
do it?
これお父さんの味。
そっか
ありがとう。
二人で頑張った成果だねじゃあ僕もいただこうかな
It was delicious. And also, it was.
少しこれ食べたことがある
ほんと？ななみはこの島に来てうちのお店で食べたことがあるのかな。
それはわからないけどなんだろう
I was starting to tear up. But why? That's right. I'm sure of it. I eaten this before. Somewhere.
大丈夫？
Everything went white. I was engulfed in brilliance so blinding it hurt to open my eyes. But beyond that light, I saw it clearly, and I could hear.
大丈夫。
It was my memory. Oh, I told you! I told you!
お母さんが手伝ってあげるから。
I fucking told you! It took me 10 tries and 10 guesses, but I fucking realized it! That Nanami was Umi, but her hair color just changed when she got older. I freaking knew it, dude! I freaking know it! It took me to 10 tries, but I got it, yeah!
またみんなで飛行機飛ばす？うん、飛行機飛ばす。
Okay then, I'll go make us something to eat.
チャーハン。
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing I can make properly. But it'll be tasty. Wait a minute! All thanks to mom training, of course.
チャーハン食べる。お父さん、美味しくできるかしらね。
Leave it to me. Oh, we're Hairi. Wait a minute.
お
Whose
母
memory
さ
is
ん、
this?
食べていい？うん、召し上がれ。いただきます。
You think Heidi turned into a girl? Wait a minute. Munch, munch. Delicious. This is some gold medal level fried rice.
90点。
Not 100? You got some strict standards. What?
点にはちょっと足りない。
You think Heidi turned into a girl? Gender bent into Nanami? What?
うみちゃん、チャーハン好きなの？好き。
No way, Ray. This has to be older Umi. Return of the comeback fried rice.
11点。
Alright. Made it into double digits. But man, still, just 11?
パラパラなだけ。味しない。
Rejoice, Umi. Shira says she'll be your mother.
え、こんにちは。うっぴ。
What does Upi mean? What do you say when someone says hello to you?
こっぴ。はっぴ。
Umi, there's something you want to say with your mom, right?
私、どうしたら。
Good idea. Let's take one together. All three of us.
じゃあ、うみちゃんは真ん中だね。
Damn, family photo. Closer, closer. Okay, here it goes. Say cheese.
花火、見られてよかった。すごく綺麗だね。
Yeah, they really are.
約束守れてよかった。ありがとう、お父さん。でももういい。全部叶ったから。この夏休みすごく楽しかった。
Umi, did you come back here from the future?
お母さんに会いに来たの。もうお母さんはいなかったから。私はお母さんを知らなかったから。だから会いたくてこの島に来たの。未来から。
Umi, will you tell me more about yourself?
うん。私には小さな頃から不思議な力があったの。
A mysterious power.
心だけ過去に少し戻れる力。
Just your heart to the past. Oh, you can see his name, Heidi now. I came here for somewhere far, far away. That summer, the three of us enjoyed our vacation together. And even after that summer, a future of dazzling, all-encompassing happiness awaited us. But that future was shattered all too abruptly. That's why I came here. I borrowed power to save her. To save Shiroha-chan, the person most precious to me. Oh! Wait, are we Umi or Hairi? I don't know. What the fuck? Shiroha-chan was right next to me, staring at my face.
大丈夫？
I averted my gaze and hung my head.
ななみ、よしよし。
She patted me on the head with her tiny little hands.
シロハちゃん？
大丈夫だよ。ななみには私がいるよ。
ありがとう。
She looked different now, but I met her again. And we got to be together again.
おじいちゃんにも食べさ
I
せ
think
て
we're
あげた。
older Umi.
このヤーハン、おじいちゃんも好きだった。お父さんもお母さんもいなくなって、おじいちゃん、寂しそう。
I see now. That what this was all about. She wanted to make it for her
うちに持っ
grandfather.
て帰って一緒に食べようか。
As Shiroha-chan and I walked home, hand in hand, I gradually remembered everything. I came here from the future. But Shiroha-chan was young. She obtained the power to send her heart to the past. She used it to escape from unbearable pain, clinging to the past, forsaking the future. I was certain that this was the summer her power awakened, the summer when her dad died and her mom disappeared. That's why I came here. How could I stop her from power from manifesting? I didn't know, but even so, I would definitely say Shiroha-chan, the person most precious to me. I would bring an end to that eternally looping summer. Dude, I'm still so confused. The person most precious to her. It has to be Umi, right? I think Umi. Yeah, this has to be Umi. Nanami's Umi. It's not gender bit Heidi, man. No, that's dumb. This is older Umi. Why she got older? I don't know.
ただいま。
ただいま帰りました。
帰ったか。遅かったな。どこに行ってたんだ。
I looked up at her grandfather, seeing him in a new light.
なんだ。
いえ、実はおじいちゃんにプレゼントがあるんです。
Oji-chan.
おじいちゃん。
あ、いえ、おじいさんに。
まあ、どちらでもいいが、プレゼントとな。
ほら。
I gave Shiroha-chan a wink.
これ。
これは。
Oh, it
ヤー
is
ハンで
Umi.
す。
She called him
ヤ
grandfather.
ーハンとな。
シロハちゃんが作ったんです。
あのね、ななみと一緒に作ったの。
シロハが。ヤーハン。
He scooped up a spoonful of stir rice into his mouth.
この味は。
あのね、
He's gonna be pissed, right?
私。
どういうことだ。
え、
シロハ、言ったはずだぞ。食堂には近づくなと。
でも。
一体あそこで何をしていた。
お父さんが作っていたヤーハンを復活させていたんです。
なんだと。バカな。くだらんことを。
私、ただ、ごめんなさい。
She fled from the living room.
どうしてあんなことを言うんですか。シロハちゃんはあなたにも食べてほしいって頑張って作ったのに。
何？
あなたもずっと寂しそうだからって。それなのにどうしてあんなひどいことを言えるんですか。
結局シロハはそんなことをしても過去にとらわれるだけだ。
そんなの理由になっていない。あなたは 何かを隠している。
なんだと？
白羽ちゃんのお母さんはどこにいるんですか？白羽ちゃんは遠くに行って帰ってこないと言ってましたが、料理をしている時、あの食堂にいる時、白羽ちゃんはあんなに楽しそうだ。
あの店にあの子を近づけてはいかんのだ。
どうしてですか？あそこは白羽ちゃんにとってお母さんとお父さんと過ごした大事な思い出の場所でしょう。
思い出がいつも美しいとは限らんのだ。
どういうことですか？あなたは何かを知っているんですね。白羽ちゃんのお母さんがいなくなった理由も。
いつかわしの妻が言っていた。私たちの血筋には不思議な力がある。その力は代償を必要とする。だから力に頼らないようにしないといけない。それはどういうことなんだって聞いたら、ただ笑って答えたよ。夏を楽しめばいいのよと。娘も同じことを言っていた。
お父さん、お願いがあるの。白羽に楽しい夏休みを過ごさせてあげて。過去の眩しさよりも未来の眩しさを探せるように。
そうしていなくなった優しい両親を失って、こんな頑固なじじいに何ができる。ただ白羽が亡くなった両親にとらわれないようにと食堂から遠ざけていた。白羽にはひどいことをしたな。七海には感謝をしている。白羽は楽しそうだ。七海が来てからな。白羽の父はわしにとっては娘婿になるが、体は弱いがいい男だった。あんなじゃじゃ馬を心から大事にしてくれた。
Dang, I didn't know Shiroha mom was a tomboy.
なんでわし一人が残っている。こんな老いぼれが。
Damn. He had to watch all his family die. I stepped outside. I regretted my own words. Grandpa was suffering too, but I went and condemned him without a second thought. He was always thinking about Shiroha-chan. It was only natural. I should have known it too. Despite his awkwardness, he really was a kind person. I knew that, but it didn't stop me. This summer, it's just too full of sadness. But no, that's exactly why I'm here. I came here to bring it into it. Really? Something brushed the tip of my nose. A butterfly. A sparkling, bluish white butterfly was dancing above my head. With each flap of its wings, a mysterious voice resonated within my mind. Are you aware of just what it is you're trying to do? It was a voice I heard somewhere before. A long time ago. Or maybe just recently. I was sure I gotten my memories back, but I couldn't place it. But somehow, strangely, it didn't scare me.
わかってる。
That's why I wasn't afraid to reply either. What I was trying to do would bring about a massive change. What I was trying to erase something that was supposed to exist. To break the chains that Shiroha-chan's mysterious power had bound her with. And the consequence, to undo that summer. All those memories, those precious feelings, they would all be erased.
でも構わない。 決めたんです。
No, you don't understand at all. What it means to disappear. To be forgotten by absolutely everything. What that's like. How miserable a thing it is. You don't understand it at all.
わからないよ、そんなこと。でも僕はやるんだ。そういうあなたは誰なんですか？どうして僕に力を貸してくれるんですか？どうして僕と一緒にいるんですか？
Shiroha, right? That's right. That's me. The me that's here now isn't the me of the past. Coming to this summer had been just too far of a journey. I remember now how I was so worn out and tattered, my own self slipped away from me. How, as my consciousness faded, I heard a myriad of voices calling out to me. All sorts of people who saved me. And now, this body. The fact that I can be myself like this is all thanks to those people. I know that the butterfly before me was one of those people. Wait a minute, who is this butterfly now? I knew that they were worried about me too.
あなたは誰なんですか？
An answer never came. Oh, you think that's I can only think about Tsumugi, but the original Tsumugi, right? I don't know, man. Or maybe I? Maybe? I don't know. That's too much of a stretch. Just silently flew away. A few days had passed since we made the stir rice. Ever since then, the Naruse household was engulfed in an oppressively heavy atmosphere. Let me go to the bathroom again. That way, maybe we could try to beat this. It looks like it's almost over. So let me see if I could just go to the bathroom quick and then so we could beat this in one go. Let's see. BRB. Alright, I think I'm back. It's a good song, dude. Right? Ooh, yeah, I like this song. Really good song. Shiroha-chan herself shut herself up in her room and refused to come out. As for Grandpa, he was always either at work or asleep. But in spite of that, he continued making meals for us. Plates piled full of carefully sliced sashimi, He cooked rice every morning as well. He really drove in the fact that he was one awkward guy. I thought that everyone ate the stir rice they had such great memories of. They'd be happy. But it turned out things weren't quite that simple. Not all memories are beautiful. It could be that Grandpa's words were the truth. Yeah, I, myself, have been brought to the point of tears by my own memories of that summer, by the time the three of us spent together. I remember that fun summer vacation. And from now on, I'll likely be the only one to remember that future summer. From now on, what does that mean?
白羽ちゃんの参観日ですか。
ああ、明日の午前中にな。
It had been a long time since I'd properly seen his face. Somehow, he seemed oddly drained to me.
あれ？今は夏休みですよね。
来週の夏鳥の儀に流す灯籠が必要でな。それを作る授業があるんだよ。小学校のプールサイドで。だいたい親も一緒に参加することになっているんだ。
ふむふむ。
This just might be the excellent chance for the two of them to make up.
いってらっしゃい。
いや、それがな、ナナミに行ってもらいたいんだ。
僕？おじいさんは行けないんですか？
おお、わしが行くと他の子供が怖がるからな。
そんな心細そうに言わないでください。
In the end, Grandpa suddenly refused to attend. It was decided I go in his place. Lanterns for the flight of the summer bird, huh?
できた。
Did a pretty good job on the lantern.
折り紙の続き、飛行機作るの。
You know, ooh, when it's done, let's have a contest. You know, I was gonna say, playing future Umi right now, it makes me realize, you know, not all visual novels have to be about romance. Maybe we could, you know, and you know, all the main character doesn't have to be dudes. Maybe it could be just a good story, right? Like this, I like this one. It's just because I really enjoy Nanami.
白羽ちゃん、腕相撲しよう。
Her VA is good. And I like Nani's personality too. I remember making paper lanterns together too. It was so much fun back then. And the summer bird dance was beautiful too. I was really happy I got to see it up close. It was a great summer memory. There's an idea. I should give Shiroha-chan summer memories just like the ones I have. Like my memories of that summer the three of us spent together. I filled this summer vacation out with fun for her. Shiroha-chan and I were on the way to school. Her school.
参観日、ナナミが来てくれるの？うん。ありがとう。いいえ。
It's been some time since I got to see Shiroha-chan smile like that. Since that day, we hadn't been back to the diner even once. I'm sure she was trying to respect her grandfather's wishes. Shiroha-chan was just that kind, after all. We held hands as we walked along the now familiar road. I narrowed my eyes against the blindingly bright sunlight as I met Shiroha pace. It was slower than when I walked on my own. It felt sort of like I was making the most of each and every step. I tried to make sure she didn't tire herself out by going too fast. Shiroha looked up towards the mountains.
お祭り楽しみ。
そうだね。
I like happy Shiroha. I already know that the same day as the flight of the summer bird, there will be a festival stall set up around the harbor and the shrine.
屋台とか出るんだよ。
へえ。シロハちゃんは何が好き？
バター焼き。
バター焼き？
What?
バターで何を焼いてるの？
バターを焼いてるだけだよ。
そうなんだ。
Plain butter thrown on the grill. How would that work?
皆さんこんにちは。
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa. A bunch of children were gathered at the poolside. I hadn't realized there were this many kids on the island. Each child had their mother, father, or in some cases, both beside them. I suddenly understood. It really would have been tough for Shiroha-chan to come alone, considering. I looked over at the pool. This too was a place stuffed full of nostalgic memories for me. Oh yeah, they made a vortex.
お母さん、見て。ちゃんと見てるわよ。滑るよ。
ふみちゃん？
Ah, there she is.
すごい。あんまり勢いよく飛び込むと危ないよ。大丈夫。楽しいよ。
Yeah, it really was fun.
ほう、泳いじゃダメだよ。
違うよ。ちょっと見てただけ。
そう？
はい。じゃあこれから作る灯籠についてお話しします。前を向いて。灯籠には死んだ人の心が宿っているの。みんなのおばあちゃんや飼っていた犬とか。
Shiroha-chan listened, a serious expression on her face. I was in a steady gaze. Did your father? It's okay, sensei.
とにかくいろんな人の魂、心が入っているのよ。
Oh, she know about
夏のこの季
Shiroha-chan
節はね、そういう
situation.
人たちが一時帰ってくるの。そうしてみんなが元気にやっているんだっていうのを確認してお祭りの日に帰っていくの。それでね、真っ暗な中を迷わないようにこうして灯籠に光を灯して、そういう魂、心を返してあげるんだよ。
なあ、ナルセの親って事故で死んだんだよな。
Damn, no delicacy. Her classmates were whispering.
病気じゃなかったの？
You know, they are elementary school kids, so you can't really blame them. That's how they are. Their voices easily reached Shiroha-chan's ears. She stared at her half-finished lantern, looking distraught.
こら、無神経だよ。
I scolded the gossiping kids. Then I turned back to the Shiroha-chan.
こんなのいらない。
どうして？
だって作ったらお別れなんでしょ。言ってしまうんでしょ。
Damn.
お父さんもお母さんも。だったらこんなの作りたくない。
シロハちゃん。
The surrounding kids and parents were all making a fuss. The teacher looked mortified too. Naturally, all the adults knew that Shiroha-chan had lost her parents. I'm sure they knew how deeply the children's innocently thoughtless words had hurt her. I knew it as well, because I knew what it was like too. Shiroha, you did it. Izumi, our daughter's been born. Hey, open your eyes, please. Shiroha. No, this can't. No. Shiroha! Sorry. I'm not so good at this shit, Brody. I was crying before I knew it. I couldn't stop, however hard I tried. The people nearby looked on at me, concerned.
ごめんなさい。
I left the pool as well. And so I could stop my tears, like I was running away. I ran. I set to escape from the emotions welling up within me. Damn, Shiroha. I went to Dad's shop, crying the whole way. Oh, we're in Shiroha perspective now. Because this place is the only place where I can cry. If I cry at home, Grandpa looks sad. So I come here, where nobody else ever went to cry. That's what I decided, but...
お父さん、お母さん、寂しいよ。どうして私を一人にしちゃったの？
I couldn't hold back my tears. But if I cry, everyone will worry. Everyone will look sad. I just stopped my tears, but still, they poured from my eyes. Dad died. I'll never see him again. Mom too. She went away somewhere. I didn't know where she went. Mom really loved Dad, but I guess she didn't love me. Damn! Oh man. Someone walked in. Could it be? Not a
ごめん
me.
ください。
It was a man I didn't know. But I felt like I'd seen him somewhere before. I rubbed my eyes with all my strength and stepped into the shop.
どうも、
あれ、今日はやってないんですね。
すいません。
また再開したと聞いて来たんですが。
違うんです。これは
I've been using this diner to make Dad stir rice. Maybe someone got the wrong idea.
あれ、もしかしてシロハちゃん？
He knew about me.
違うんだ。
いえ、そうです。
ああ、やっぱり一度写真を見せてもらったことがあってね。
写真？
僕はひとみさんのいとこなんだよ。
Oh, that's her
い
uncle.
とこさん？
Wait,
お母さん
how
の？
does that work?
うん。
Mom's cousin? That's still uncle, right? Mom cousin looked at me.
お母さんに似てきたね。
どうも。
When I looked closely, he resembled Mom just a bit. Just a tiny little bit.
お母さんのこと知ってるんですか？
まあ、僕は早くに島を出たからお互い子供の頃のことしかあまり知らないけどね。
お母さんはどこに行ったの？私のことしてて
Damn.
どこにいたの？
シロハちゃん、そんなんじゃないよ。
What? He shied at me, a sad look on his face.
君が子供だからこんなことを言うんじゃない。僕は彼女から聞いたことがある。あれは君が生まれた時だよ。自分とシロハには同じ力がある。その力に負けないように私はシロハにたくさん楽しい夏を過ごさせてあげたいって、いつでもシロハちゃんのことを一番に考えてたよ。
He's the one that told her about the powers.
力？
シロハちゃん？
Even after Mom cousin went home, I stayed in the shop. The whole time, I kept thinking. I tried as hard as I could to sift through my oldest memories.
力
What power was it that Mom and I shared?
パワフル
I felt like people said that about her a lot. She was really strong? I don't think that's what it meant here.
あ
That reminded me. Something strange that happened right after Dad died. When I was exhausted from crying, it was in a deep sea. I had a weird dream.
会いに行ける力があるよ
A weird, glowing butterfly in a dream told me that. I didn't know what it meant though. And after I talked about it with Mom, she vanished. If she and I had the same power, then maybe Mom had gone to see him. Had gone to see Dad before me. The next day. Alright. Maybe I try to push myself a little bit. So I did mention I got a temporary crown. My gum is sore. And my throat is parched. Because I've been talking a lot this week for work related reasons. So my throat hurts too a little bit. I need to investigate the honey stuff. But I think basically I'm calling it here. Let's call it safe. We'll try to continue on next time. Maybe we'll beat it next time. It feels close, doesn't it? Because now we know that we're future Umi. We can't access those files. You have to beat it. Alright. Well, that's GG's for now. GG's for now. We'll play more Summer Pockets next time.